This video will focus on Lexis Plus Litigation Analytics. So what is it and why does it matter? Litigation Analytics is the capability embedded within Lexis Plus that provides an analysis on high-level litigation track records for courts, judges, attorneys, and law firms so you can understand the experience of the entities being researched and inform your future litigation success. Our litigation analytics is powered behind the scenes through Lex Machina's industry-leading technology and CourtLink's unrivaled docket coverage. The point is, we use vast amounts of accurate data to provide you and attorneys with insights that they couldn't get anywhere else. So let's take a look at litigation analytics and let me show you how it can help you as a law student and as a new associate once you start working after law school. Once you've logged into Lexis Plus, you can locate Litigation Analytics over here on the left-hand side in the Experience dock. After clicking on Litigation Analytics, you'll be taken to this page which asks you, what would you like to analyze today? We have two options. We can look at courts and judges, or we can compare counsel. Let's do both. So for instance, if you're a new associate trying to decide which court to file in, or if you're a law student looking to clerk for a particular judge or court, you might want to do some comparison and get some information before you proceed. You have the ability to type in 2 to 4 federal district courts or judges, but for our purposes, I'm going to use the pre-made example. So what we have here is a comparison between the Southern District of Texas, Judge Ellison, Judge Gilmore, and Judge Brown, all within the Southern District. We're able to get an analysis on their cases for the past 13 years. If I scroll down, I can see the cases filed by year in volume. I can see which type of cases were most regularly handled in that particular court, and then by which judge. If I keep scrolling down, I'm able to get the time frames in which a contested case was dismissed, summary judgment was granted, or how long it took the case to proceed to trial or terminate. Data on these date ranges is extremely hard to get, but very, very helpful when advising a client or understanding the pace at which a court or a particular judge generally proceeds. Lastly, we can look down here at the very bottom to see the damages awarded by the court as a whole and these particular judges. Everything you see throughout this document on the comparison tool is hyperlinked and allows you to go directly to the individual information that we're referencing. This not only saves time, but really gives you an insight as to where we're drawing the analytical conclusions from. Alright, now let's go back to our main screen and let's compare some law firms. Counsel Compare is very helpful when you're comparing yourself or your firm against your competitor, or as a law student, you might want to determine which firm will be best to clerk at this summer, depending on your area of interest. So I've run a search to compare Kirkland Ellis, Latham Watkins, D.L. Piper, and Baker McKenzie. All of this data is going to be based on the last 13 years of actual litigation results within federal court. Similar to the judges and the court, I can see cases filed by year, see which position these firms often took, whether it's plaintiff or defendant, the case types, as well as the average amount of time it took for a case to be dismissed, granted summary judgment, go to trial, terminate, and lastly, the amount of damages these firms have been reported to have brought in based on their caseload. This is a ton of information, all from just a few clicks, to really give you a greater insight as to what kind of work these firms or courts most regularly handle. Those examples were just a really quick explanation and introduction into litigation analytics. Lexis is on the forefront of analytical research, and if you're interested in knowing more, do not hesitate to reach out to your school rep who can show you this tool and a few others that can really help get valuable insights into judges, courts, attorneys, and more. Thanks. Bye-bye.